What's up guys and welcome to my channel, Flame4. In this issue 87 from Build DeLorean from Back to the Future, we're going to be putting together the roof interior parts. So I called it the roof interior parts because we have a lot of parts. So I'm going to quickly try and run through this list. So we have 2 hinges, 2 pins, 2 wires, a green and orange, a green and black. We also have a control panel, small control panels times 2 is a couple of 5 stickers, keypad, tab, NM screws times 6, BP screw, and BM's GP and IP. So yeah, we've got quite a few of those anyway. So anyway, the first thing we need to do is just installing the 87E, and that is held in by GP screws. So as you just see there, they were held in by the GP screws. We also need to install the 87Fs, which are the 2 consoles there, which you can see, which are, should light up. And they are held in by 2 GP screws as well, 1 each on each side, and they are held in by those. So I mean, the roof console looks really good. I'm going to have to take this all apart again, as you know, because obviously I'm waiting for the Mike Lane mod, but I just want to carry on going through it and then installing it, and then obviously I'll just take it all back out again. It's not a problem. So right, so we need to move on, put an 87G into place. That's held in by a BP screw. That's that black piece there. Just show you behind so you can kind of get a look at where that is go. Right, so the next thing that we're going to be moving on to are the, what do they call these? So they're calling them, well, I call them sun visors. I'm not too sure whether they're calling them sun visors on here, but they're quite difficult to do. So what you want to do is just put them into place. You want to slide the pin through. As the pin's been slid through, you want to hold them down, and then as you hold them down, you want to put 2 IP screws in, and then obviously they're held down by that 87A, which is that little clip, and then they kind of hinge like this. But I'm not impressed with these. I don't think that these are great. I think that these could have been done better. I mean, if you think of a car, you know, obviously a normal car nowadays, they're not really built like that. They kind of, I know obviously this is DeLorean, and probably in the DeLorean this is how they were put together, but I don't like how they fall down. They don't go down evenly. I think that they could have put maybe another hinge on the other side just to make it look a bit neater. I'm not impressed with that at all. I don't know, guys, put in the comments what you think about these. I mean, these are not great to me. I mean, look at them. They're just flopping around in the wind. I mean, they look okay once they're up in the roof console itself and they're just sort of like sitting down. But I thought that they could put a bit more effort into doing those. But then I suppose look at the flux. So, I mean, we shouldn't expect too much, I suppose. Anyway, so moving on, what we need to do next is we will need to install these wires into the top of the roof console. So what you need to do is take the 87i, I think it is, and you need to place one at right at the very top, where the interior roof lining goes, and then you will also need to install 2 of them into where the center console bits goes that light up. So once you've done that, you will need to put them into place, and then you also need to put the black stickers over the top of them, which is 87J. I won't be doing that in this part of it because I am going to be taking this all apart again once it comes, but just so you can see. So obviously the first one goes in the top there, so that's the green and black wire by the looks of it, and then you need to just put the other 2 in those holes there. They just push into place, so they're not really that difficult to do. They just pop in. Once you've done that, obviously just make sure that both of the wires are in there, so you need to put sorry, just that one wire's in there. Then you will just need to make sure you put the tab on at the bottom here to keep it all into place. So obviously there's a little tab at the bottom that stops the wires from going anywhere too badly. I might not even need to take the LEDs out when I'm installing the you know, the rest of it, but you know, thumbs up, thumbs down on this. Really hate those sun visors, are really bad. Alright, so anyway, so moving on, we need to install this into the car. So you guys, you're gonna have to go get your car and you're gonna have to get ready to put this roof console in. I mean, obviously I'm putting it in and now I'm gonna take it out, but I just want to just proceed, and then I can obviously just lay things on and take them apart at a later date, because I'm not going to catch up if I don't do that. So what you need to do is just make sure you've put the 2 wires into the roof and feed them through the top of the roof, and then you will just need to hold down the rest of the roof with the NM screws, and there is 6 of those, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like with it in. So make sure the wires obviously are not snagged, make sure that they're in place. and here are all the screws. We should get some Mike Lane covers for those, because I mean obviously they look dreadful. It would be nice to actually put those. It would have been nicer to put this in and then obviously put the carpet over the top so you didn't have to see the screws, but I know that's not going to be a possibility. It's going to have to be something that we do, but maybe he might invent something where we can put them in. Guys, do you like this roof line, and do you think that it could have been done better? Please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down and let me know what your opinion is on this roof console. Once that roof console is in place, there are a couple of BM screws which run down the side pillar, but obviously I don't want to run into this too much, because obviously I am going to be taking it apart. But on the roof, they ask you to put a couple of those stickers on as well, just to hold those wires in place. But again, I'm not going to worry about that too much. And I do think they sent us the wrong colour. Someone did say that we should have had blue lights on the top, and we actually got sent white ones, and they will send you a replacement. If they haven't, just please make sure you mention that to them if you haven't had those already. Right, so let's have a quick look through the magazine. This one has been a bit of a disaster, to be fair, but you know, we have to move on. In the next one, we're going to have the seat belts and a couple of more trims that finish off the roof lining, which obviously we don't need to do, but anyway, we'll crack on, we'll keep going. Guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.